ranch or cream cheese?
Oh, you're the chef. You're the chef. Hello and welcome back to Valentina. This is Jess with you tonight. Sarah has to take care of her migraine right now, so I'm going to jump in this hot seat, and I should say bright seat because it's bright over here. Our recording area has different lighting than just our working area, so that's a difference, right? Tonight I'm working in the previous video, you'll see Sarah was working with some inks, and I'm going to continue that because there's different ways to do things, right? And I'm going to try this also on my page because I'm working really hard on backgrounds. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Thanks for being here, buddy. Working on backgrounds, and I want to see if because this is a color buddy or whatever. So Sarah and I are buddying up and kind of just doing things. But please, if you're following along with us now, today, or in the future, just try new thought processes, I guess. I've colored in this book quite a bit. This seems to be the #1 buddy color page book that people like to buddy color with me somehow. And this was a lot of buddy coloring way back in the day. In the very beginning. This is one of my very first books. Where's the page we were on? I don't know why I struggle so hard to find that page. Every single time. Oh, there you are. So I'm going to bring up the camera just a wince. I thought she was saying that to me. I was like, why are you leaving? You don't feel good. All right. I started that vegetable. I'm not gonna even go there. I started that vegetable. Oh, look. I'm so spoiled. Oh. I'll make sure when she gets back to tell her thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where did my pencil go? Sarah, another one of these pencils on your desk. Did I not grab both of them? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't recognize the brown. Sorry.
Remy went out the front door, so.
Oh, that's nice. Hopefully he comes back. I'm sorry. Do you want me to stop and come and help you? We're really having a hard day today over here. So what is our next topic here? We're going to talk about something new. Hey, Sarah. You're struggling with pencils on her paper. Yeah. I struggle in this book. I could go on and show you. That's probably a good video for me to do, is talk about the struggle I've had with pencils in this book. It's so funny when you go back and you can see your notes from previous stuff. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do, I was waiting to see if Mom was coming back. I don't know yet, Amy. That's what I don't know. And I'm really sad about it. I've known her a long, long time, and she's always been my buddy. And I'm not sure. We're waiting for more news, but right now I guess the situation is staying the same. Yay, welcome back. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Was that not the sweetest thing in the world? She just Instacarted Diet Cokes and peanut butter, peanut M&Ms to us. Big, gigantic hugs. I'm like squeezing you hug. Thank you so much. That is very sweet, isn't it? Lori, you had a Snickers. You ate your Snickers without us. I will share though. I'm a sharer. Do you want some? I'll get you some. That was Amy. Did I say it backwards or something? Okay. I'm gonna get this part going. You would die. Look how gross and dirty my watercolor water is. That is, you can't maybe see it as well, but that's all green water. So I'm gonna rinse it out. I'll be right back. Okay, clean water. See, now you can see my cup is orange. This is one of those ink pens, ink dabbers. It's glass. It's glass, and it has like a twirl here where when you dip into the ink, it feels like these little wells, and then it comes down to a point. And then this point is where you would write with ink. So try and get my supplies over here so you can see how I'm going to do this. I make enough room here for you to see its whole. Okay. So lid off here. And I tried this in a different book than this. I'm gonna try it again and see if I can get this to like do what I want it to do. What I'm gonna do is the end of this has a really soft, rounded edge, and it's good because it kind of just billows up that water, and I want to like move it around. So what I have been doing is pushing it to different areas like this. That whole water, dip it in, give it a little twirl and a tap tap. This is black, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to try. There's not enough water there. Oh, see, now it kind of does this like spreading thing. So I'm out of water. So I just dip and move the water again. And hold your paper flat so that you don't have like bubbles in the paper to push it too thin or too thick or anything like that. Oh, I just dipped it in my whole ink. Goodness gracious, that's way too much. So then I'm going to keep going. Sarah?
Yeah.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. A very little goes a very long way on this technique. What I'm trying to do, I'm sorry I'm so quiet. What I'm trying to do is find the areas I would make shadows, and I'm trying to create an area of shadows that I don't have to go in and color pencil up really tight against there. Because I think I've talked about it so much, y'all. I really, really get crampy hands from it. And it has kept me from coloring often. And so I don't want this to happen. So I have to find more ways to cover more space, but get that satisfaction of feeling like I did a page I like. This technique, my friends, if you are super, specific on how your pages need to feel and they need to stay smooth, this is not the technique for you either. It's going to do the same thing it's going to do to your page as watercolor. But would you guys enjoy watching me do wood burning and adding watercolor to it? I did. I don't know. Was there another question? Who has come and borrowed my electric eraser? I need it back. It was me, Amy. It was me. I did it. I'm the thief. I didn't. She didn't respond back, but she did ask the question. I did answer it. I gave like a full tutorial on her question. It's okay. That's okay. What do you guys think about this technique so far? You would like to see that? Okay, cool. I'll go. Let me know when you can be on live again, any day at 5, and I'll set up for it. One of the cool things is you can take wood burning. I What I'm trying to say is I learned a lot about shading through wood burning. Is anybody gonna maybe think about trying this in the future on their pages? You see that? I don't know if you guys could see that, but this has oil in it and it pushes and pulls, and that was just so cool. That was so fun. Isn't it cool when your art supplies like are actually fun? It looked like a seesaw. What's it called? Seesaw. Where they go up and down. It's really nice to hold it and then let go and watch it just take off. It's like a magic trick. Yay, I just found my eraser, LOL. They're with bullying. That's funny. That topic's been a big topic in our household lately is bullying. No, not investing in any new products. Just want to learn how to use the ones I have. Yeah. Well, what product do you have, Lori, that you really, really want to improve with? You could apply the same technique with watercolor if you have watercolor, ink pads. Um, the other half of my brain's not in the room, so I can't really think of anything else right now. Oh yeah, good one. Okay, so Neos and ink tints. Haha, pups tend to, so it takes so many things to hide them. Yeah, for sure. Lori, do you want to buddy up with that? What would you like? Do it on your own? What are you thinking? Like, just leave me alone? Don't pick on me? I was losing. Yeah, the erasers are important. He was on the bed and then he called me back there, so I thought I picked him up, but he laid on his back and get rubbed and messed. Oh, yeah. Dogs. I hear the song in my brain right now. Dum Dog from Annie. I don't know what the song is called, but it's course like Sandy. Da, da, da. You guys like that movie, Annie? Remy took off in the neighborhood. I'm sure he's probably a little overwhelmed right this moment. And I'm sure Sarah's even more overwhelmed. Did you go get him or did he come home?
Cool.
Yeah. He knows how to come home. Oh my, okay. This is the kind of wife I have. What in the heck? She goes and saves the dog, has a migraine, and then comes back with a whole plate of vegetables. Here, please eat.
Yes.
Hey, I'm a Houdini, Amy. I'm a Houdini. Not sure, just bring them out more, I guess. Okay. I don't know everything, but I'm happy to help if I can.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it?
Amy, they're coming right up on the train. Well, maybe overnight.
See, Amy, I can get your eraser and you can get our vegetables. You okay, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you with anything?
I'm just waiting for the
Did you take a medicine?
for it to do its deal.
Yeah. How long ago did you take it? Sarah's gonna bounce back once it kicks in. Watch.
4:30.
I don't know what time it is. I have no idea what time it
I
is.
could take the second one.
Really? It's been 2 hours already?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
Okay. You went into double doozy? You know it's bad.
Well, and this is like with the Botox, so I couldn't imagine without it.
Are we not like in the middle of it now? When did you get it last? I literally can't remember. So you may be asking, Jess, why aren't you going all the way up to the items on everything? Well, the answer is because I plan to come in with a different color to possibly soften it up. That makes any sense.
Oh, Lori, you can't have cucumbers?
Oh my goodness.
Is it like an allergy or like a medical texture? I don't know. Medical.
A reason?
Yeah.
Cucumbers are like life. I'm sorry. One of my favorite things to eat is cucumbers with sour cream and that French onion soup. Sarah showed me that. I'm a sucker for that. I have digestive issues and I just can't digest them. Fair enough, Lori. I can't have tomatoes anymore. Tomatoes are like, I keep doing it, and I
Well-
know
Raw tomatoes.
raw tomatoes, she says.
Right, you can have the cooked ones, right?
Most of the time, I think I do fine.
No.
But if I eat like a raw tomato, my whole world's whacked. And it doesn't really have anything to do with digestive. It's the other stuff that I deal with. It inflames me, like makes my body inflamed, and then it causes more flares. Lori, what time are you going live? What you doing, Ruger? You can always tell when Ruger's with us because you start hearing this big old sniff. He's so fearful that his brother is going to get a snack and he isn't. That makes it 9 p.m. our time. Sarah's back in her seat. Just so y'all know. Welcome back, love.
Thank you.
Sorry tonight's been so hard on you.
Oh, that was right. They all happen. Look at that. You're doing great over there, babe.
I don't know.
I like that black on it.
You do? 'Cause
Yeah.
I kind of don't. I gotta
Oh.
figure out what I'm gonna do.
I like it because it distracts from all the line work and makes the line work look not so bright.
So bold.
Yeah, bold.
Like obtrusive. Is that the word?
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lori says she likes the black too.
Do ya?
And she will be live around 9 for us.
I'm excited. I'm really excited, Lori.
Yes, so excited, Lori.
Do you know how exciting it is to I have a friend I can watch live. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day when I got super emotional here was because I literally just came on and had heard about Michelle.
Yeah.
Amy asked me how her and Keely are doing, and I, she's not well and she's in the hospital. That much I'll say, because that's all I know. I think Keely has been laying low.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to keep, a live spirit for her. Because she would want to be live with us if she could. Yes, thank you for those prayers. Thank you. We're definitely sending them to you, Michelle.
Sorry, am I crunching loud?
It's just there's no other noise, so that's all I hear.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
It's really cool how the longest name, then the middle name, and then the lower name, or like shorter name, and like
the sequence.
it cascades like that nicely.
Oh, God. I dipped the back end of it.
Oh, I've done that too.
That's like too. Oh, and I just did it the opposite way.
Yeah.
What's
Same.
wrong with me?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
I did that so many times. It was so
You're
frustrating.
getting mad at yourself.
Yeah.
You see what happens when you get some food in her and her head stops hurting? Her entire life comes back. She can have conversations and stuff, and I
feel like my eye's still jacked,
Let me see.
but
it's a little bit still there. But I
Nice.
definitely can see, like, your color, everything's changing.
Yeah.
We should have known this was coming on because for like 3 days in a row, she was getting super flush.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Interesting. The more I pay attention to that, the more we'll be able to figure out
what's happening.
Yeah, good call.
Well,
you're so smart.
Thank you.
Yes, you're
but I kind of love you, so I pay attention.
Yeah, I kind of love you too.
Thanks. This is like committed my entire life to you. It's nice being loved in the process. Silly willies. I think they're laughing at us, Sarah.
Oh, we almost did it again.
What is it?
You're
trying to find your little... You can kind of tell. What are you kind of telling?
Probably that they love each other.
Oh, yeah. There's no...
Lori said, my eyes will start to twitch before mine start. I learned to medicate when the twitching starts. Yes, I do get a very sparkly, glittery aura. Yeah. Or my left eye will like...
Once it's already there, though. Once it's already there is when your eye droops. You're in the thick of it when your eye gets lazy.
Oh. So I noted to medicate at the sparkle, but sometimes they're just...
She gets Botox for it.
They're blind and they just like come on with nothing.
She gets Botox for it. So I do feel she's less in tune with her auras now. That I would report that back to your doctor.
I would say that. I don't have them as frequent.
You don't have auras like you used to, and all of a sudden you're just in pain.
Hell.
Yeah, and your body's weak. I definitely can tell that her body will be more reactive, like in a cycle. But this is the first breakthrough one like she's had in
month and a half.
Yeah. So it used to be like this every single day for her. I would honestly say out of a 30-day period, she might not have them 3 or 4 times. Now I will take this. I'm not the one living with it. I mean, I do live with them. But when you, I think, am I making sense there?
Mm-hmm. Like the one brutal day is worth
Mm-hmm.
all the injections and everything.
Right. Because when you get injections for migraines, you get like 30 shots all in one sitting.
All in your head.
Mm-hmm. Your head,
That's
your
crazy.
neck.
Oh yeah, your shoulders.
Your shoulders. I've gotten them too before, and I'm actually getting ready to hopefully get approved for them. I need to follow up on that.
Mom said more like smiling. And Amy said, mine too, Lori. Wow.
What were we talking about?
Amy is saying that she gets the twitching as well. Before
I
a migraine.
see.
And Mom said more like smiling because we were like, are they laughing at us?
Oh, cute. You're cute.
I really like that.
Well, wow, thank you.
I really do. You're welcome. It's so cool.
It's fun.
That is such a fun technique.
It's a satisfying technique.
Yeah.
If you're having a stressful day, you might want to try this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you knocked that over.
Mm-mm.
Like purposefully. Like it sounded like you smacked it.
Mm.
I was like, what is going on?
Wow.
You got real mad at it.
Right. Jeez. This might be the first page that I finish, guys.
Oh,
Honestly.
let's root her on, guys. Here we go. She's actually said that out loud. That she might complete this page fully. She's never completed a page yet. Ever.
I mean, it's close.
It is close. That's what doing backgrounds and stuff like that
I know.
It makes it like so you can refocus.
Uh-huh.
Mine to Lori. Wow.
Thank you, Lori.
Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. You can do it. Oh, Lori, you're awesome.
Would you say that Prussian blue is a cool or a warm blue?
Let me see it. It's definitely a cool. Well, I think it's cool, right? On something, that little white paper.
These are scratchers.
Scratchers? She just referred to Holbein pencils as scratchers. These are scratchers. Okay.
Mom, how's your page coming along?
Yeah, how are you doing over there? Tell us how you guys are doing on your work.
They do feel scratchy, Lori.
Do they? I mean, am I just nuts and I just never realized it? Well, that's a little bit hard to clean off.
Did you still get water?
I didn't really want to contaminate my water that much, but I guess I have to.
Yeah. They're a little scratchy, but also like not consistently actually. It only feels scratchy if it's like
no, Remy.
Like This is gonna sound so ridiculous, but a sharp edge. But sharp edges are scratchy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's not like a fully sharp edge. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm going to shut the door, or you're going to go in your kennel. Sit.
Well, it was printer paper,
Lay down.
so
Lay down.
we'll see once I get it actually in the book.
Stay.
My thought could totally change.
No barking. No barking. No. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No barking.
Oh, Remy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, what is it?
He wants
You
to
don't
eat.
do this.
He wants to eat.
He has food.
No, he wants to eat our food.
Oh. No.
You hear Mr. Ruger coming over and making sure he doesn't get left out? Ruger's our professional tap dancer. Yes.
No.
Look at that. He did that perfectly.
He does sound like a tap dancer.
Yeah, he's a tap dancer. Good job, Rug. Will you give him something for me?
I just did.
Okay.
Good job, boys. That's probably going to sound disgusting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. We can't help it. All right. So I am going to move along from this color, and I don't know how to quite deal with these right, but I'm going to try this because I want to add red into it. I'm thinking of trying to come back and make these like raspberries, like raspberry-ish. So I wanted to add can you send us a picture and we'll show everybody what you're working on, moms? Please, if you're comfortable. I like to share work. It's fun. Oh, this is so much creamier than the black. That's weird. Oh, I need to blow dry first. I'm so sorry, guys. Cheers to wrinkly paper. This is why I didn't want to do backgrounds, because they always make my page wrinkly if I don't use like a dry medium. And
yeah,
I don't really like the sport of dry medium backgrounds.
Yeah, agreed.
If you didn't hear me, I was just saying I don't like dry medium backgrounds. It's too much work for me. I'm lazy, I guess, but I don't. Oh, I just dipped that in there and didn't want to. Dang it. Dang it. I thought I was doing water.
I wonder if because I did that dark blue so close to flowers, if now I need to do the flowers lighter blue. Because if I do them dark
Are you
blue,
going to do monochromatic blue?
I want to.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I think you should just color it and learn what you're going to learn from it. That's my thought process, because you're going to overanalyze every single step.
Guilty.
Guilty. I have to say that, unfortunately, because she'll get stuck and then she'll just stop doing it. And I just think we need to learn as colorists not to be so perfect. Just really enjoy the process. That is my own opinion. So if you don't align with it, I get it. But that's just me. We're not going to learn to get better if we spend so much time obsessing on one thing. The more you do, the more you'll learn.
Send a pic to my phone. Okay, let's see. Oh, Nelly.
Is it pretty?
So,
I bet you it's so pretty. Oh, look at these flowers. Oh, they're cute. I like them. Sorry, you got ring lightitis. See the page? Look at this. She's doing so good. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for sending. That was so cool.
Thank you for sharing, Mom.
Yeah, thanks for being brave. Are you enjoying the way it's turning out?
She said thank you.
Yeah. What's everybody snacking on? What drink do you have?
No.
See, that's how you know what Remy wants, is when Ruger comes running in here.
Because it's FOOD.
Yeah, they think. Because I said,
well, he ate.
Well, it's nothing to do with eating, love. They just want what we have.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not hungry. They just want what we have. They're spoiled brats.
I fed him at, I think it was 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 5 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah. I think we can push it out just a once more. He tries to pull one on you, but you're not with him all the time.
Drinking cranberry grape juice. Ooh, Earl Grey tea?
I miss our tea. Can you get our tea set up?
Cranberry grape juice, that's good. Mom said, sure, thank you. Yes, I am. It's been a hot minute for coloring.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been years since I colored. I think I've only been coloring again for like 2 years. Or two weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm really thankful to have come back and like literally met such amazing people right off the bat, and I didn't even have to be discouraged or feel some sort of way about it. I was able just to literally like reunite and be so welcomed by you guys, and it has been fantastic. It showed up right when I needed it the very most. Oh, that heat feels good. Feeling heat in the neighborhood.
Lori, do you put honey in your tea or milk?
We do all of that. We have an enormous supply of tea. Would you say enormous, or am I exaggerating?
We have a pretty extensive
collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lori said the timing was perfect for us as well.
I love it. Mm-hmm. The stars aligned. Is that what it is?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I appreciate you, Amy and Lori, welcoming Mom to the group. She's fantastic and loves to color and be creative. She's learned how to watercolor over the last however long, like year or so, and has sent us some beautiful coloring, like a card of her work. And yeah, I'm just really impressed with all of us just trying to be creative and using it to reduce our sanity and our stress and our lives.
Improve our sanity.
Improve our sanity. What did I say?
Reduce
our sanity. Quite the opposite.
Can I please have the white? Hold on. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's other ones in here if you need them. Also, they just don't fit in that container.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sarah gets to laugh at me all the time because I say things backwards.
I don't laugh at you.
Well, I think it's funny when you do. I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
I don't mean like you're laughing at me like you dum-dum.
Okay.
I'm not wearing like a dunce hat.
No.
No, that's not what I mean.
No.
It comes out like that, sorry. Absolutely not. Sarah's the kindest human in the world to me.
Our Great Dane is trying to climb into a storage tote.
You know those
Rubbermaid
Walmart kind of totes that you get?
Or like the ones that are at Costco, the black with the yellow lid type thing?
Yeah.
He's trying to climb into one.
He's when he stands up, he's like 6 foot plus.
On his hinds.
When he like stands up, like on his hinds. He's huge. And he has
like electrical or something. If not, it's okay.
I know it is here. I just don't know where it's here. Okay. Sarah, what's for dinner tonight? For dinner tonight.
I have no idea. I really don't know what we're gonna do.
That discussion for another time.
I'm good either way. What would you like?
I don't know. I wish we had pizza dough.
Yeah, me too.
I've been digging our homemade pizza nights. Pizza nights are not simple for us anymore. Oh no! We have to get a new book.
Yeah, we do.
We have to be fine with that. People do that all the time.
What?
Get new books?
Yeah.
To do a certain page or to redo it?
Yeah, that's fine. Ouch, Ren. You just broke my neck.
You broke your neck?
Almost. He had one of my locks around his paw, and he moved, and it was like a cinch broke or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
It was cinching tight.
So I have this little baby iron, and I really want to just iron my page.
Try it.
Where's the plug? That's my problem. I don't know where the plug is anymore. It's either out there or in here, and I don't know. But I thought, maybe I'll do that once. I'll put some like parchment paper down, and I'll iron it, see if it works.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Sea fog. What's up, buddy? You want me to have a sweatshirt that you can get into?
Oh, he's mad.
Is that what
he wants to cuddle with his mom? He says, "Give me my mom back. This is my time with her. It's her day off and I get her. That's how he acts.
Then the other one is trying too.
Oh yeah, they are very needy of Sarah when she comes home for her days off.
What time is it?
Time to get
7:00.
ill.
What?
I was singing some really old 80s rap song.
I love Scooby-Doo too, Lori.
Scooby-Doo's cool.
River, be nice.
What's the river doing?
Who's most of his ramming it?
His little dinger donger.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hurt your brother. How are we gonna get pups if you hurt your brother?
Amy goes, I sent you a picture of me in Scooby socks the other morning, Lori. And Lori goes, yes, I got it. I was actually awake when you socked me.
I love it.
Stop. River. No. Go count. She said, that's how Bully does his daddy, and I love it. Leave me alone. I get jelly sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely those moments where Sarah and I are like, why don't you cuddle me like that? But Remy has always liked being inside of Sarah's like sweatshirt, and when he was little, she could just shove him inside her like hoodie style. But now we have to have a zip up for him to do it because she can't get him in the sweatshirt without like strangling him or something. You know, he's too big now. He, on the other hand, doesn't understand that. So he thinks if she's sitting down and has a sweatshirt on, it's time to cuddle like that. Am I wrong?
Nope.
And I will complete this page. It's going to happen.
Yeah. That's awesome confidence.
We're going to have full page queenism over here.
Queenism?
Yeah.
Get down, man. Get down. Just give me a minute, okay? Give me a minute.
It'll be like equivalent to full set syndrome. Me. Do any of you have your eyes on any supplies that you wanted to try or want to get?
You know what time it is, and you can be so excited. So excited.
He can't hold himself still, huh?
Nope.
Oh, mommy time. No.
What's everybody doing for dinner tonight?
Or did, because they're way past dinner time.
But they're nighters.
That's true.
So maybe...
What's mom and dad doing?
Mom says she's home alone.
I know, but he has to eat when he gets home, or does he already eat at work?
I don't know. I think he does at home.
Yeah, I mean, does he get off work and have like a snack, or do you guys do like charcuterie and then like kind of things when he works late? What's the haps?
He used to like cook it and then put it in the microwave, and when he'd get off, he would heat it up.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Amy says the mics with the furry covers. Well, it's not an art supply, but it's something I want.
Mics with the
like a microphone with the furry covers.
Oh yeah, Lori, you will be so. Is that Lori that said that or Amy?
Amy,
yes.
And then Amy said having hamburger helper LMAO. You know?
Let's talk about hamburger helper for a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When I was a kid, I remember it being like incredible.
Good.
And you would have a loaf of bread and butter on the table,
Mhm.
and you just go ham.
Mhm.
These days, I feel like it's missing a little something, something.
No, not a little.
So what we usually do is like we'll take the seasoning and use our own noodles because those noodles get mushy too quick.
There's something wrong with them.
And then we add like zhuzh it up with other seasoning. How do you do it, Amy? Lori said, I make dinner about 4 a.m. Gonna make chicken parm.
Oh,
Yum.
last night Sarah made these pork chops. OMG. I'm sitting in here with you guys while she was cooking. And it literally smelled like Parmesan chicken in here. I was starving on some other level already. And when I started smelling like that, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. It was pretty
So good. But one of the things that like Sarah and I do is we try, because, we have to buy food on a budget. So we are trying to, not come off of our budget for food. So we're always on this challenge of how to make basic food.
Best meals.
The best meals.
The most basic things.
Yeah.
And I've been very successful.
She has been so successful. I will honestly tell you that I am really, really proud of her.
Mom said lentil soup he will eat again when he gets home.
Mm.
Lori agreed that they're very different now. And Amy said, yes, you have to add to it.
Yeah.
Yes, I add everything. Onion, hamburger, on my own seasoning, green peppers, etc. It'll be good.
Yeah,
Of course it will be.
Once you do all that, that's a different story. But just out of the box, it's not the way unless Mom's was like zhuzhing it up and we had no clue.
Right.
That might be true.
I don't think so because Dad usually did the hamburger helper.
Oh.
That was a dad night meal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe he did, but I have a feeling probably not. Yeah. But this one time we were camping at the coast.
Yeah.
And this was like, man, my youngest sibling was like maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5. Like
little.
What was I, 12?
Okay.
10? I don't know. Anyways, we went to the coast, and this was before we were introduced to like semi-glamping with like a huge kitchen setup and all this stuff. And we had a tent, and our source of cooking this meal was the campfire. And so we made hamburger helper over the campfire in a pot.
Yeah.
And it smelled incredible. Like I was like so excited. I think everybody was. And it was gosh. It was like just straight up mush. And it was it's like a running joke now in the family of the gouache, or what do we call it? Goulash. Because it was literally just mush. And then shortly after that, we started camping with the neighbors, and it was like a full kitchen setup and you know,
glamping.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're still in tents and like, but you have like the 2-foot tall air mattress type thing, like
all the luxuries.
Yeah. And like showers and stuff. I mean, we always had to have showers in the bathroom for Mom to go camping.
Yeah.
But I mean, this was at like a KOA. We were at.
Yeah. You guys are like like what? Not tent. Gosh, campsite camping. Like you're not like in the woods.
No,
like
it was
campsite
camping. Yeah, it was campsite camping.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah, Mom said, "Oh, that was so funny." Right?
Yeah. Fun memories. I love that. You guys want to hear a funny story about my little brother? I went camping once.
It was at Nehalem Bay.
Do you want to hear a story about my brother?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought.
So I don't know how old I was. So he must have been maybe 5. I don't know. Let's just say I think he was 5 or 6. Couldn't have been. I don't know. Young. 4. Let me pick 4. So I was trying to figure out how old I was, but so it's early in the morning. And when you go camping, you got to get up and you got to start a fire, and you got to get hot water on the stove because somebody's going to want coffee. And I don't know how you guys made breakfast, but we always did pancakes when we camped and stuff like that. Well, one of our friends had brought like a pickup truck, like one of those little baby Chevy Love pickup trucks or whatever. And
like the little Datsuns?
Yeah, like that size. It might have even been a Datsun for all I know, but try not to focus too much on the details, right?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You totally helped me. So let me set the scene. There's camping over here and like benches, and cars are parked up here, and they're parked up against a cliff. It's like I'm going to say 10 foot, 12 foot. Seemed huge to me, but I was little. So down. And then there's a little river that's flowing. And I wouldn't say it's like a big river, but you could fish in it. So maybe it gives you a good idea.
It was a criver.
A criver. Fine. I'm coming back up because I decided I wanted to clean myself off. So I went into the water and I did that. Coming back up the hill, and I hear everybody screaming. And I'm faced with a truck in my face. The corner like this, Sarah. Just I'm on the little thing climbing up, right? I'm climbing up. There's a truck in my face as I get to the top, and everyone's screaming, and my brother is behind the wheel and had taken it out of park and put it in neutral, and it's rolling down the hill, and all the adults are in the back holding the bumper and screaming at each other for him to get out of the seat. And he's just in there. I remember looking at him like, we are all dying today.
Oh my goodness. I did that when I was little.
Gabriel Michael.
I can totally see him just there like cheesing so hard.
Yeah.
Like, look at me, I'm going.
He thought he was doing the job. He was actually really doing the job, but probably not the safest job I've ever seen happen.
What a great memory.
Yeah, it's funny actually.
Amy says, I live on a campground resort.
We've been thinking about doing that.
We've been looking into that really, really,
like very seriously.
Yeah.
Like we are really close to pulling the plug.
Like, I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't want to do yard work anymore.
No.
And the fact that we can have somewhat nature, greenage, whatever, and not have to maintain it, like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's living life.
It's like, I said to her one day, I said, Sarah, what would it take for you to feel like you're like living life? She goes, not have to do all this anymore? I said, well then, why are we doing it? Why do we do this?
Right.
All of us can handle different things, and it doesn't make us weak, because I promise wherever the next person can't handle something, the other person jumps in, right? And so that's what keeps like life balanced. But I see nothing wrong with it. If that's what you need for your life, then
You said I love it.
Do it.
Have you stayed at the same site or like the same place?
Like a long-term RVer?
Or do you move around every like seasonally?
Or what is your
what's your style?
What's your style? What's your style? I think I've just messed this up.
How so?
I don't know. It just is so.
Don't judge it.
I'm trying not to.
Don't, because honestly, it's like, yeah, don't judge it.
You think it's going to come together?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll trust you. I'm not trusting myself right now, so I'll trust you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wonder if we have any mac and cheese.
We did.
I don't think we have
Was that a box? No.
No, that's
I was like, why would we have a box of mac and cheese?
that's trash board.
Trash box. Can I show Mom what your little cabinet?
Mm.
I'm so excited to show you this. Plus, I needed a mental break from this because I'm starting to judge it. That's how we handle ADHD around here. We focus on something else really cool. I live on a campground resort. And he says I love it.
Yeah.
Amy, we're trying to figure out how to do that with our dog, with our big, gigantic dog, because with the condition I have, I can't just get up and walk him.
No, you fall and drag you and pull you over, and
I would just, I
Break
would be so, I don't even know if I could, honestly. So we've been trying to figure out all of the ways that we can make that happen, because we don't want to live there. We just pack our house like you do and we move somewhere else, or we go on a trip, or we do whatever, you know? So anyway, this is specifically for Mom. I wanted to show you what Sarah has built. She's into these miniature house making stuff. And this is like a curio cabinet or an apothecary cabinet. She plans to put lights in here so you can see some stuff, but she's got some really cool things. She's made some like miniature books. I'm just gonna put them in here and stack them. You know, make cute little tchotchke things, and she's rolled these little papers, and look at this thing. This thing's the cutest. She has this little miniature. She made this little miniature frame, and it's got a little kitty in there. I don't know if you can see the kitty in there, but I think this is so cute. And then it's gonna just like live in this little life over here. And she's just making all these things. She has little potion bottles and little, I don't know, whatever's they are. But this is adorable. She did this all out of popsicle sticks. She glued it all together and measured everything and cut it. Cute.
yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Amy said, we used to move around every 30 days when we started with 1,000 Trails. Then, stop looking in my mouth, dude. After COVID, we moved to a permanent space and went home for about 6 months. There's 2 dog parks, but Bully doesn't go, though. They are here. You know, we have 1,000 Trails with our shuttle bus that we have. And we've been looking into the long-term stay through them, where you can stay like up to a year at a site.
Mm-hmm. It's basically an annual lease.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom.
They have a site about an hour from us that we've stayed at. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not their top resort by any stretch, but it has everything we would want in it.
Yeah.
Actually, more.
And the nice thing is that we get to be like in with the cool kids, like with full hookups.
Yeah.
Spoiled. We don't have to be out in the tent camping section that doesn't have anything but water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice. It definitely changes
the game.
The game when we're trying to wrangle 2 dogs in the middle of summer, and we're burning up, and our dogs are, you know, being little hoodlums. We turn on the music and drown out some of the outside noise for them.
Mm-hmm. So we've thought about all these things, but when it comes down to it,
a Great Dane.
The Great Dane. Every time. The park doesn't take them. Now, Sarah and I can get letters from the doctor about him being like a companion. But the problem is the response that we get from people around us is so negative.
Oh, yeah. And his behavior is so unpredictable that I could not morally say he was a companion with him acting like that. I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know. He is your companion, though.
He is, but
it's just my opinion.
Yeah. I guess companion's different than
He's not a service animal.
no. No, not in the slightest.
Right.
Ouch, Rem. But even then, though, we have him, okay, but we still run into the same problem of going to the potty.
How am I going to potty him?
And then we're like, well, we can get dressed like a motor cart thing.
A motor scooter?
But he's so dang strong
He'll
that he'll
pull me
either
over.
pull her or yank her over.
Yeah. She is so talented. That is such her truth. Hmm?
Stop.
Is he licking you?
Every time I move my head,
Mm-hmm.
he moves his to like, that's fine.
He's mirroring you.
Yes.
It's really hard for me not to think a 5-year-old did this right now.
Oh, yeah, please. Change your mentality.
Oh, I'm stressing on
Change
it.
it. Change it.
Trying.
You know what I would like to do?
Tell me.
Is I'd like for us to pick a page and I work on half of it or some of it.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then you work on it, and then I work on it, and then you work on it.
You remember that buddy color I did recently with that girl, Angela?
Yeah.
She wanted to do that, like start a color in a page in a book and then mail it to each other and then like do that and then send it back. I did come up with that idea. I thought it was
That's
cool.
a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. But the idea was is to keep going back in the same book.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Like the traveling color book.
Yeah, the traveling color pants book.
Pants.
I don't know, isn't that where it comes from? Traveling pants?
Yeah.
Traveling
Sisterhood of the
sisterhood,
Traveling
yeah.
Pants. Or Sister, I don't know.
I think I know. That's a cute movie, though. We should watch that.
It is really cute. We should watch it.
What's your favorite movies, guys? Peoples? Peeps? Or at least what kind of movies do you like? What's some of your top favorites?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
For Love of the Game.
For the Love of the Game.
We Were Soldiers.
We Were Soldiers. She just nails it. Boom, 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 boom. I have no idea. I have no idea what mine are. I really like that one that tall dark guy. What's his name?
Denzel?
Nope. Skinny.
What?
Rapper. Kind of rapper in the 90s. Has a TV show.
Will Smith?
Yep, you got it. The one that he did with his son.
Oh, Pride.
Nope.
Yeah, The Search for Happiness, or
Yeah, you're on the right track.
it's that one.
Yep. Pursuit to Happiness.
Yep.
I got it.
I knew it started with
Whoop,
a P.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Nice job.
I won.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness?
Yep. That's a really good one. That's a really good one.
Look at that. I gave enough clues for you to get it. I was proud of myself there.
Yeah, you did great. I kept wanting to say Will Ferrell, and I'm like, no, that's not him.
That's not him.
What's his last name?
Mm-hmm. I actually met Will Smith.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you met Will Smith.
Yeah. He's a really, really nice guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Met.
Met.
I thought you said meant. I'm like, yeah, I know you meant it. You said it.
It's like a little weird transaction there, but I'm going to let it go because I don't know what it meant. That's funny. Well, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. And I sat next to Jim Carrey at a hockey game one time. He's not nice to people, though.
Who is it?
What did I just say? The funny guy. What just happened to my brain? Shut up.
I don't know, mine
Bye.
too.
Bye. I said Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
What time are we at?
34.
Ooh, we're getting there.
Yay, Lori! I'm so
You finished your Kirby page.
So happy for you. I can't wait to see it.
Yes. Are you going to show us live? Are we ready to go live in an hour and a half?
That's great, Lori. That's some true dedication.
I'm proud of you. Hope you're proud of yourself. Seriously.
No, I agree.
It feels like an act of God sometimes to get us to complete pictures.
It's like deserves a round of applause.
The picture is a lot of work. I know because I have documented hours on it. Okay. I just hate this. I really hate it. So far, I really don't like it. But I'm going to not give up. And I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to see if I can make it cool. What's one country you wish you could go visit?
Italy, Ireland, New Zealand. What about you?
Well, I want to go to Italy, Bora Bora, and shoot, the other one just lost my brain. I'd like to go to Europe in general.
Oh yeah, Europe in general. Yeah, I would say Europe in general because then we can really like
Go a lot.
explore so many
I
places.
really want to go to Greece.
Yeah.
God, I'd go to Greece in seconds. Even though it's not so awesome right now. The history in Greece and Rome and all of that is so like motivating and satisfying for me.
You want down? You want down?
You're so fast with knowing where you want to go, what you want, what you like.
Me?
Yeah.
With what?
All of it. Every question I've asked night, you've like been nailing it.
Yeah.
Like without hesitation, I mean. What's happening, hot stuff?
He's just freaking doing his little wiggle one before
Doing
he
a
goes
little
to
dance.
sleep.
Make a little love on Friday night.
With my book.
With my book.
And my what?
And my
And
pencils.
my dog.
And all of our friends. And Mom.
Stop. Stop.
If we can go back to the conversation about living in like an RV place.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that would really help is if we could do something like that, Sarah would probably like go back to school or something.
Oh, 100% I'd go back to school.
Yeah. And so that to me is such a priority to do that, to get that in her because she craves doing so many different things. And I mean, we think, oh, we want to do this in our life because it was cool when we were developing our mental stability. And then as life happens, like you realize you can't control what you had planned to do. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that if we were to live like that, then wherever your schooling is,
we would go.
We would go.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to worry about, anything. But there's like, so we can get through every obstacle that we have with our pup.
Yep. So that means we
for
for the meantime.
And it's so maddening to me because the clock is ticking.
I know.
And that's my own issue.
Because, like,
that's my own issue, though.
I don't want to Be remorseful,
Remorseful? Regretful?
frustrated, whatever at the dog because
Oh, resentful.
like I made that choice when I got him years ago,
Yeah.
and
You
it's just
also didn't anticipate, that you would want to change your career right then
Yeah.
and there,
Yeah.
or that it could be an option.
Right. That's true.
She's already gone to school. And of course, she can go back and further her education. And that's what, both of us would love to see happen for her. But when you set roots down so hard, sometimes there's no room for change. And so I'm hoping that, like, is there like somebody's farm that we can, put our RV and live on? Like we've gone through all of the different. I'll put an ad out on Facebook, trying to find like somewhere within a certain range of someone that has something that's ideal for us. We've gone through different measures to see if it will work for us.
Yeah.
And just living in an apartment is not an option for us. Not an option. Is it an option? Maybe I'm
No.
speaking to.
No.
Sarah does not want to live in an apartment. I don't want to live in an apartment.
Now, like, it would be nice for like the amenities that come with it.
Yeah.
But that's probably about it.
Yeah. Living so cool. I managed and property management for 20 plus years. So apartments are probably not going to be on my radar. I did that way too long. Pause, Sarah.
Okay. Yes. Mom said I'm gonna step off, my loves. Thank you.
Thank you.
And next week, please, with the low heart kisses thing.
We'll see you. I'm definitely here. It just depends on Sarah's schedule if she's here.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for our Diet Coke, and
thank you so much
our
for that help.
Oh my gosh, thank you, because driving wasn't an option.
Okay. We love you.
We love
and
you. Thank you for being here.
We'll talk with you soon.
Yeah. Night, Mom. It was so nice having her here.
Yeah.
It's like comforting. It's like putting on a blanket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very true. I really struggle coloring flowers, you guys.
So do I.
Like full on, I feel like
I'm avoiding them with everything I am right now. That's why I won't move on to them yet. Like I started them and I was like, oh my god, so hard. Sorry, I just interrupted you.
Okay.
This is why I don't do backgrounds, because I full on suck at them.
Do not.
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
You're not allowed to say that you suck at something.
Okay, I do not do good at this, and I know it.
And you are learning and building your foundation to learn.
But I don't like it.
You don't have to like
if
it.
This is my foundation. I don't like it. I'm just being a brat, guys. I'm just being a brat. There's no real issue here. I'm just gotta move past it, and sometimes I just gotta like somehow motivate myself. I don't know. Talk myself through it, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't like the red I put in it.
Okay. Well, you can always go over it with black.
That's what I'm doing.
I think the red in it looks really good.
Do you? Because I just don't. I mean, it's fine that some of it's there. I think it's just too powerful.
I think that you cannot judge it till you get color on your flowers, honestly.
Fair.
That's what I'm telling myself with mine.
Yeah. I think also, to be honest with you, I had so much success with my page last night that when you come off of something like that was so fun and like you felt like I felt like I did a good job,
Mm-hmm.
and then stepping into something I'm not confident with is like a little bit of a mind game.
Yeah, Amy just said, I know this isn't the same person that was helping me through last night. Right, Amy? I agree 100%.
Yeah, I'm on the struggle bus.
Just trust the process.
I'm getting through it. I'm not gonna give it up. The pin's still going. Pin's still going. I promise. I'm not gonna fall out yet.
Okay.
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 All right. She says, whatever.
We'll see.
She's not believing me.
No, I do.
She's anticipating my no thank you anymore.
I just know that we have a lot of those pages.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna finish this. I already promised.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if I like it or not. I'm gonna finish it, and I might like it at the end.
Yeah,
but right now, this is not doing anything I wanted it to do.
we said, trust the process. Exactly. We won't quit.
No, what? I don't want to quit. I just want it to look pretty. It's stuck in my book, you know? Ouch. Did I hurt you?
No, Remy did.
Oh,
he jolted his head up and it was under my jaw.
Oh. Like, I am really.
Amy said, I am really liking it.
Really? What am I not seeing? This is just...
You're too close to it. Look at it through the camera.
I do. I keep looking up and I'm like, okay, cool, but that's not what's happening here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. Da, 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 da.
It is. It looks really good.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Make you feel better?
I mean, I don't know if I've like fully think that you believe yourself.
You don't believe in me yet?
But
you're not believing me yet?
I don't think that you believe in yourself.
Oh, I don't. I'm not there yet. But I'm gonna get there. I promise you. I have a plan in my head right now.
Okay.
I'm in control of my thought processes.
Yes.
Yes. One of the things that Sarah and I were really super big into for a while is urban sketching.
Oh, yes.
That is so much fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. You get to be outside or somewhere. We have, if you're not familiar with it, one of the areas around us is Portland, Oregon. And we take a trip there sometimes. And there's this bookstore called Powell's Bookstore. It's like the largest bookstore in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And you can grab a seat. They have like a little cafe in there, and you can grab a seat and look out the windows, and it's like all of Portland's hustle and bustle just zooming by. And it's like, it's so cool. Such a cool environment. And then even inside the bookstore, there's plenty of places to sit and grab a drink and have a book, or get out your sketchbook and just hard sketch things and add color to it. It's the most liberating art I've done.
Yes, I would agree. It's
and it does look like a mess until it comes together.
It's so freeing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very like,
you feel like the 5-year-old's allowed to come out.
Yeah. Yeah, I am excited for us to do that again this springish summer.
Sometime
it's a good like summer activity for us because you're so focused. Like obviously we do it inside, but we're so focused on the detail, not even detail, but like just immersing ourselves into the landscape that we're sketching, that it feels like we're outside. And with the summer comes like the shadows and different light refractions that
you don't get in some of the other types of the year, especially here because we do nothing but rain here.
Yeah. So it's a very good summer,
Gloomy.
spring activity.
It's an environment for very flat coloring, flat sketching, flat image, flat blah blah. Not enough depth at this time of the year.
Yeah.
You can definitely do some winter scenes, sure, but if there's a lot to learn from both seasons, all seasons here when you're urban sketching. But urban sketching doesn't need to be just neighborhoods. It can be items and different things.
Yeah.
So you can just sit right there in your kitchen and thank you. You're sweet. You're sweet. Thank you. Thanks for saying that.
Oh, thank you, Mom. That's so kind. It's true. She really does have talent with color. We were talking about color theory last night after we got off the live, and I was telling her, I was like, I really, like, that's my goal for this year is I really want to grow my color theory.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking, like, how did you learn? She's like, well, I went to beauty school. And I was like, well, how did they teach it? She's like, it was a full course. And I'm like, okay, but, like, what did they teach? Like, how did they do it? She's like, well, like, the basics, like your primaries and, like, coloring books. Like, we colored in beauty school. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea that it was such a, like, huge thing. And then we were talking about, like, people that come into the salon for color corrections because they've done jacked up their hair.
Yeah.
And so.
And if you're going to be a color correction person, not everybody does it because you really have to understand color theory, like, extensively.
And so then my brain was like, oh, maybe I go to beauty school.
You're cute. Do it. Do it. I enjoyed my beauty journey.
I think I would do it only to then become a loctician.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to go to school to that.
I know, but I want to have the color theory.
I can help you color theory. You don't have to spend like $50,000 to learn color theory. I can help you there.
Yeah.
There's also YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You only go to do that if you really want to do hair, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I do your hair.
You do. I do your hair.
Yeah, you do.
Speaking of hair, we need to work on your locks tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We really travel the gambit of conversation when we're live. Like, we go everywhere. All corners.
But we're like this
in real life.
Real life too.
Yeah.
We
really are. Like, we do jump from
conversation to conversation. And it might take us like 3 years to come back to the original one. But we get back. We drive people crazy doing it though.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
What happened?
Look. It's pulling like a pinky purple.
I love that.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying those pencils?
They're taking some getting used to a little bit.
Yeah.
And also I'm enjoying them. They feel like a higher end poly.
Higher end poly.
Yeah.
Interesting. They really feel like a cross between a Prisma and a poly to me.
Yeah. But I also feel like there's luminance in them too.
Because of scratchiness?
I feel luminance. I didn't think luminance were scratchy.
I think luminance is like so scratchy. But I don't know. We all have different, like, my word's not the final word. Your word is. Their word is, you know? Mine is to me, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Preference.
Look at your child.
Guys, look at this. Let me see this. Oh. This is our pup laying on Sarah's lap in her coat.
Snoring.
Snoring.
Amy, it sometimes, it's a hot minute for us to come back to a conversation sometimes. We'll take notes. Like, we'll be like, okay.
Remind me to talk about this again when we come back to it.
And then...
It's a little bit of a ADHD house around here, and that's fine. Sarah and I understand it, so that's what's most important.
Well, yes, 100%, baby. I do agree.
Mm.
And, yeah.
And what?
I was going to say, our kiddo fits right on in with us.
Yeah. No, he's worse than we are, so I think 2 of us is plenty.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. Lori, well, if you think luminants are very scratchy, then you'll probably like the Holbein, because Jess doesn't think they're scratchy.
They are scratchy. They're not as scratchy.
Oh.
I feel like Lightfast is scratchy.
Oh. I enjoyed Lightfast. I remember what I did with those. It was in a... Oh, who's that? We talked about her on the first day. That art, Rita Berman.
Rita Berman.
I did the sunflower page in her book with those. I think it was Rita Berman.
Did you finish it?
No. It's one I did at the apartments.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
No, not the apartments. It was here. It was right after I got home for Christmas.
Really?
I think so.
But I was still in the apartment at Christmas.
I can't remember.
Not for very long, though.
Not digging that. Okay, so if I have too much gray, hazy gray.
You see?
Like right here.
I got you. You need to come up.
In this.
Yeah.
How do I...
Tell me what you were looking to do.
I just feel like it's too murky. I need to vibrant it up. Or
remember the color? Blue over it.
Blue over it.
Like soft little swirls.
Soft.
Super light as a feather. It looks so much different on the picture.
Amy says, Lori, have you told me about luminance and scratchy isn't good, right? And she said, we need to do a Rita Berman.
We'll have to wait for us if you want us to join in with you. Because we only have one set of...
Oh, you didn't have any Rita Bermans?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know if we still have them. I used to. I just don't know if we still do.
And then Lori said, yes, we do, Amy. I miss those books. And I haven't worked in this book for a while either. Are you in the Maria Trolle book?
Oh, we forgot to ask your mom if she liked working in it.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah's mom just stepped into quality coloring books.
Yeah, because we got her the Small Victories book of Christmas, and
a couple others, but
yeah. But Maria Trolle is her first hardcover.
Yeah.
Nice.
Twilight Garden, welcome to the club. Twilight Garden is a really an easy color. As far as if you like flowers, and so she likes flowers. She likes what else did she got? She got World Wonder, Joanne's Bassford.
Yeah, Worlds of Wonder.
Worlds of Wonder. She got 3 books.
Oh, this soft white Holbein?
Yeah.
On it says, use knife to sharpen. That's why the things ate it. That's why the sharpener ate it.
I had no idea you're supposed to use a knife. Did they provide the knife?
No.
For the amount of money you pay for those Holbeins and they want you to use a knife to cut it, I think that you should probably provide the knife. Holbeins are not cheap. By any stretch of the nature.
Yeah. Lori, this is my first time working in a Maria Trolle book.
Mm-hmm.
Jess got them for me, and they sit there all nice and pretty. I have a really hard time using my
pretty things.
Amy says, no, I have to admit I didn't get mine started, but I'll be finished with my pineapple tonight. Yes.
Yeah,
that
look at you.
Cute.
You're getting like all these done.
Knocking them out.
I'm gonna knock you out. Also gonna knock you out.
And then Lori said, oh, I forgot about the pineapple. I have to finish that.
Oh no.
We're at time.
We're at time?
Yep, it's 8:01.
All right, friends, we're gonna head off here and probably figure out our dinner plans. And we'll be waiting for you, Lori. So if you need any help or questions, or if you need anything, we're here to support you. Okay, so we'll see you at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Toodles, my noodles.
Adios. Toodles.